There you are, ladies and gentlemen, that's Mumbai Indians for you. Neeta, we've heard this story of you coming in to join the Mumbai Indians and taking it over, and you're already into education. And yet when you're asked to take it over, was a little tense. Can I do it? Can I not do it? It's an area I haven't been in before.
You're right, Harsha. I was a teacher and busy running Dhirubhai Ambani International School. The first 2 years, we didn't qualify for the top 4 slots. And I thought it was in IPL too. Such, if I remember right, we had lost 4 matches in a row in South Africa. And I was sitting there and says, this is Mukesh's team there. And they're not winning. Let me just go there and support the team. It was important for me to make them feel whether they win or they lose, we are going to back them. And Harsha, I didn't know a thing about cricket. I came back from South Africa saying, you know, we've got such great cricketers in our team and such great human beings. Why don't we kind of bring them all together? And that's where my journey with cricket and with sports started. And I still believe education and sports are bedrocks to any vibrant society.
I'll tell you what happened after that. We did the interview at the school. And next thing she says is, you know, when we go to South Africa, she did this. She said, you know, the ball seems around a little bit like that. I said, nah, she's done her homework. And since then, you've become a bit of a stats freak as well, haven't you?
Yeah, sitting in strategy meetings, now I know whether it is a seaming track or whether it is it's a spinning track, whether it is a cover drive or a straight drive, or what it means when there is dew and whether we should chase or whether we should play. So I think I have learned the nuances of cricket with all these boys. I need to actually thank them for this.
You know, I've been very fortunate over the years to have interacted with Sachin greatly. It's been a huge learning experience. But I can tell you one thing. I have never done a conversation with him much like we did at that Born to Win. That was Sachin. And it's something that will always stay within the Mumbai Indian side. It was one of the most moving 45 minutes I've heard you speak.
I remember when I was chatting with Bhabhi and he said that, you know, can we do something different? You know, and the first thing was, can we get the team together? The team is together, but we need to understand each other. There were quite a few senior players in the team. I mean, Sanath's been around for a long, long time. I had played cricket for a long time, and then suddenly, you know, someone like Right Way still continues to call me sir. Stop calling me sir. So, you know, these kind of youngsters who were full of energy and vibrancy. But we wanted that understanding and wanted to build that bridge of communication. You know, if somebody notices something on the field, he should be able to come and tell me, okay, I think you're not playing correct shot. You need to avoid this shot. And to be able to do that, we needed, I felt, to move away from cricket and do something different. The Born to Win camp had nothing to do with cricket, no cricket practice. We played badminton, table tennis, swam together, played even paintball, and those kind of things. You know, it was more about understanding each other. And as Bhabhi put it correctly, that, you know, to know what challenges Baji met with, Zahir and so many other youngsters also spoke. And, you know, this initiative was taken by Bhabhi. Bhabhi said that we are a family. We need to be like a family whether we win or we lose. And the whole idea was that, you know, that is how good teams are built. And whether the senior most person, if you want to pull his leg, the junior most person should be able to do that. And that was the kind of atmosphere we created in the dressing room. And even in the meetings, I mean, they were all participative meetings. Everyone had to speak. So, you know.
Including Lasith?
Lasith, yes. Lasith did most of his talking with the ball. Whenever I handed over the ball to him, he said, no problem, Yorkers are always there in stock for me.
Lasith, playing all your life in Colombo, in Sri Lanka, you come here, wear the blues, you're living in Mumbai virtually for those 2 months, and you're at the top of your mark in a different land, and suddenly people are going, Malinga. Tell us a little bit about what you feel, because the one chant that the one kid is known for is, of course, Sachin, Sachin. But the second chant that the one kid is now known for is Malinga.
I think really happy because of I went to the Mumbai Indians. Then in the Wankhede, all the people are shouting as Malinga, Malinga. Then because of if we need to perform well, we need that ground support and all the fans are supporting us. That's why we are expecting during the match. I think I got that, and I really happy playing Wankhede because of all the ground support stuff and our home team, home ground. I think that's why we have a good energy to perform during the match. That's a very important thing for all the players and management. And if they got good support, then we can perform well.
But you've had a fantastic relationship with Mumbai Indians over the years as well. Tell us about 2011. आपने कहा कि आधी टीम के साथ जीते, बल्कि आधी भी नहीं थी टीम आपके पास.
I remember I was sleeping at home and Robin Singh called me and said, Sachin is injured, Rohit is injured, Munaf is injured, and we have no players. I said, don't worry, we'll win. Because somehow I believe that if your will is bigger than skill, you'll always win. So, मेरी will जो थी, so somehow बड़ी थी, because that's how I have played my cricket, that's how I have grown up. That I wanted to be a cricketer, I wanted to represent my country, and my will was there. That's why I played for India, and that's the same attitude I took over there and spoke to the boys and said, this is what we have. And just think about 26th or 28th of September or whatever month it was. Yes, you guys should imagine yourself, in India's all top newspapers, front page, you guys lifting the cup. That should be the image you guys should think about, and if you'll think about it, it'll happen. That's exactly what I spoke to them, and that's what happened. And we played each and every game like we were playing in the finals. So it's not just me, I did. It's about the guys who did, and they respond really well. I mean, इससे जाहिर होता है कि बड़े नामों की कई बार ज़रूरत नहीं होती है, कई बार छोटे भी सब काम कर जाते हैं. It's about this will makes anyone bigger than anyone.
But I'll tell you something about Akash. This September, we were in England watching a football match, and all of a sudden, I see a familiar figure next to me, and there's Akash, and we're not talking about Arsenal, and we are talking about Mumbai Indians. And I said, Akash, this September, we've got a long time to go till April. So when do you start thinking about the season ahead?
If it was with me and my dad discussing and my mom, sometimes it would be 2 seasons from now. But no, we generally start early in the year. I think all the scouting group is here. I mean, generally in September time frame is when we start finding new players, giving fitness regimes to our current players. With Rohit, it's a little different. It's 2 days after the tournament ends. I remember after we won in 2015, I called him, Rohit, we cannot take it lightly. Next season starts. Whenever we win, we'll take things lightly, but we have to know what we do right. So September is the time when we start thinking about what we need to do.
Thank you very much. It's been a wonderful conversation. We got long answers from Lasith Malinga today.